Keir Starmer just visited the Middle East, but what's important is this has actually annoyed Israel. He did this to support Israel, but just a week ago, the UK recognised Palestine, and Netanyahu responded to that, saying, quote, "The UK is giving a huge reward to terrorism." Now, the reason Keir Starmer has visited Egypt today is to support the new ceasefire agreement that was signed over the weekend. But it's worth knowing that the UK didn't really have much to do with this Gaza ceasefire deal, which is making a lot of people question why Keir Starmer is even there. And even Israel said that the UK had completely nothing to do with this ceasefire deal. The Deputy Foreign Minister of Israel said, quote, "The absolute opposite is what's true. The UK had nothing to do with this." In fact, she said the opposite. She said the UK made it a lot harder to get this ceasefire deal signed because the UK recognised Palestine. Specifically, she said, quote, "The UK recognising a Palestinian state actually pushed Hamas to embolden their position." In fact, the UK actually said this themselves. They said, quote, one sec, coffee break. They said, quote, "We did have a role in the deal, but of course the role of the US has been critical in this, and we can all recognise that." So the UK even admits that they had really nothing to do with this deal. Now, of course, for years, the UK has had really strong relations with Israel, but over the last few months, the Labour government has really cut those ties with Israel, and they've started to move apart. The UK has suspended a lot of arms licenses to Israel, so they're not exporting weapons. They've recognised Palestine, and they've done loads more. So a lot of people have accused Keir Starmer of just virtue signalling, pretending he had something to do with this ceasefire deal, when really he didn't. Quite a controversial thing in the UK. I'm just giving you the news on it, but as usual, you can leave me a follow for some more global news like this. This is good coffee.